For me, going to the gym goes far beyond aesthetic reasons only. What it does to my overall mindset, my general quality of life, everything, it has a huge effect. So today, I'm going to be going through 8 lessons that going through the gym has taught me. Give the video a thumbs up, be sure to subscribe. Let's get into it. Number 1, be patient and view things in the long term. We would all love to go to the gym. We spend 1 to 2 weeks following our program and we'd have our dream body. Our strength levels would be where they're at. We'd have completed the gym, and we all know that is not the case. I've been training over a decade myself consistently, and I have to say it has taught me to be a lot more patient in not only the gym, but business, relationships, everything in life. So number 1 thing that the gym has taught me is view things in a long-term time frame, have patience, and enjoy the process. Number 2, you cannot cheat the grind. In life, you can take maybe a shortcut, there's a quicker road that'll get you to the destination in time. You can hire someone to do the work for you. You can use a cheat code if you're playing a video game. There's one thing in life that you cannot cheat, and that is the gym. It is the fitness. That is your nutrition. No matter what, the weights will always know if you're lifting as much as you can, if you're following your program, how much calories you're consuming. There is just no way to cheat the grind. And how much effort you put in will come back to you directly in the form of results. Number 3, exercise is more or less essential for happiness. And I understand that's a bold statement. You'll get a lot of people that say, hey, I don't exercise, I don't work out at all. Generally speaking, the happiest people all work out in some way, shape, or form. You don't have to be a bodybuilder, you don't have to be a CrossFitter. Just doing some form of physical exercise regularly is not only been proven to show in many studies to improve your quality of life and your overall happiness, but I think we can all agree anecdotally that if you're on track, you're following your training and nutrition plan, you will feel amazing. Number 4, show up when you don't feel like it. And you know what? I'm actually going to go one step further. Show up especially when you don't feel like it. This is going to build character. It's going to build resilience. It's going to toughen you up, and it's going to get you the results that you are after. A lot of time, we can always just pick and choose of when we want to go to the gym, say, oh, it's easy, I'll just go tomorrow. The next day, hey, I'll start my diet on Monday. That's something that people regularly say, and this is not the way you're going to get results. You get out of that mindset, you do things when you don't feel like it, and it's going to have a huge carryover effect into every aspect of your life. If you only do it when it suits you, then it's not for you. Number 5, small consistent actions turn into massive results. When I start working with a client, one of the worst things you can do, especially if they're a beginner, is throw them right into the deep end, completely overhaul their complete lifestyle, their training, nutrition plan, put them on an advanced program. That's not what you do. Basically, you want to push the boat out slowly, inch by inch. You want to start small, maybe increase your daily activity, get more steps in. Start off on a 3-day program instead of a 6-day program. Instead of tracking macros rigidly, just start being more mindful of what you eat and making more whole food, better choices. Doing these small actions will eventually add up into massive results that you can stick to in the long term. But if you start off with these extreme approaches straight away, not only are you going to get frustrated, but you're going to give up sooner rather than you think. So at the beginning, it's better to make small changes than the long term will turn into big changes. Number 6 is my favorite quote of all time. You guys have definitely heard me say it before, and it is never compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. Nowadays, it's too easy to log on Instagram. You see someone squatting 600 pounds. You can see someone who's 1 week out from a physique show and they're looking shredded and full. And you don't know that these individuals have 10 years at least training behind them. And you're just starting out. It can be very easy to get discouraged. Stay on your own journey, focus on yourself, and that's how you enjoy the journey and don't get discouraged. It's all right to draw inspiration from these people. If anything, I recommend it, but don't compare yourself. Comparison is the thief of joy. Number 7, health cannot be purchased. This is one of my favorite ones of all time. This is how I imagine it. You cannot buy someone to go into your brain and go into your body and do the work for you, okay? Even with a personal trainer, you still have to follow what they say. You cannot get someone to make all the choices for you, to instill that discipline in your mindset, in your daily routine. It is something that just cannot be purchased. If that was the case, all the richest people in the whole world would just have these perfect health and insane bodies, and that is not the case. And that is something that I really pride myself on, about having a physique that I'm proud of and having a very healthy lifestyle, is that it cannot be purchased. The only way that you can attain this is by putting in the work. So essentially, it's priceless. Number 8, working out can not only greatly improve your confidence, but it does so instantly. If I'm ever having a bad day, I'm feeling a little bit down on myself, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, here's what I do, okay? I put away my phone, I wake up, I go to the gym, I put on an epic playlist, I train my ass off, I work up a good sweat, I do some cardio afterwards, I go home and I cook a nutritious meal and just take a little bit of time to decompress. Doing that solves pretty much 90% of my problems. Just taking a step back, focusing on training, eating some good food, and I instantly feel better. So they're my 8 biggest life lessons that the gym has taught me. Let me know if you've got anything you can add. Please drop a comment down below or shoot me a message, and I hope you found this video beneficial. So now we're gonna carry on today. Nice little way to start the video. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Villa Lipsett. Time for this week's update. So come on in and let's go through it. It may not look like much this week, but the very important stuff is going in at the moment. So right now, the main focus, the main goal is the plastering, as you're going to be able to see now, and all the wiring, the electricity, and then after that, plumbing. So come on in. As you can see, the kind of structures of everything are going up and the place is starting to take shape. All the wiring here, so if you come around, you can see the tubes and everything, and this is where like the light switches and plugs are gonna be. So this is all gonna be smoothed out, and once it's smoothed out, like that's the shells of it. That's like the kind of the blueprint done. So it's gonna look so different. It's gonna be all smoothed out. This kitchen is gonna look a lot fresher, and then we kind of get into the fun stuff, like, you know, the little features that will make the house, making everything look organized. And then the best part will be the very end of the series, is the furnishing, okay? Putting my touch onto it. So right now we're in the kitchen and we've mapped out, we've decided that the fridge is gonna be here, the dishwasher and storage. Here is gonna be the sink and more storage. And then this is gonna be the cooking area. And I think I said in the last video that the kitchen actually only went out to here. And then all the cupboards and stuff right to here. So it was actually a very small kitchen. So we've added a lot of space to it, okay? So this was actually a very important extension. So got all this in here. We're gonna put some cool lighting up, make it look a lot bigger than it was. And again, cooking, big part of this channel. So kitchen, a nice white aesthetic kitchen is very important. So here is the bathroom as well. And what we wanna do is we wanna have the shower here. So right now it is a hole in the ground, but soon that will be a nice, beautiful shower, like a real kind of Bali aesthetic, matte black instead of like the silver metal for the taps and shower heads and everything. A nice window, it's gonna let the steam out there too. So we got bedrooms over there as we've discussed, and let's go into the back. All right, so previously we said this was gonna be a sliding door, but we actually don't want too much doors in the house to have just, you know, sliding doors everywhere. We want to have a bit of structure to it. And I think a plain piece of glass always looks better than one with a split in the middle and handles all over. So this is going to be one solid, big, massive window. And I want to put like a little reading area here, a nice armchair, and just something to kind of square up the house a little bit. So that's an area that I'm very excited for. I'm definitely going to, you know, sit there, open a book, put on some reading glasses that I don't need, and take some pictures pretending I'm reading. So this probably looks very different to last time. As you can probably see, there was a step here, and now this is completely gone and it's all flattened out. And then this is kind of going to show where it comes out to, and this is going to be all one level. We got the wires in here. So right now, again, it looks very messy, but it's going to look ultra clean and smooth. And so just a quick look, as you can see, there's more plastering work going on here. That is wet cement, but it's going to look so good when it's nice and smoothed out. So the next week or so, once all the plastering is done, it's going to be hugely different. Everything's going to be smooth, whited out. It's going to be amazing. So right now, this is when the big changes are going to come in. As you can see, it's starting to rain one of the few times in Marbella when it does so. But today was just a little quick update to finish off this video. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.